and my mom is Whitney Walker. Where should I start? I really wish we could make this better because we did have some pictures, but we were hoping to hook it up to the projector to our phone, and I guess that's not.
And our tech guy's not here.
People aren't here.
Really?
Yeah.
It's okay. Sorry.
Okay.
That's fine.
Well, we can maybe pass it around the phone or something then. I just want to say that I appreciate you guys so much for having us go to that deal, because before I went I had no idea what it was, and it really was an honor to get to go. I work really hard in the student council, and I don't know if you guys have heard about the parking lot deal that the high school has going on right now. Last year they didn't really have enough room in the parking lot for all the kids to park, and they were parking in the grass, and I got together with the student council and worked out a deal where we had to have assigned parking spots, and it actually raised a lot of money for the student council, about $1,500, and was a pretty good deal. And so I felt like being asked to go to the Rotary Club was kind of some recognition for that. I didn't really know anything about what the Rotary Club was before RYLA, and it turns out that the Rotary Club is like perfect for what I stand for as far as leadership goes. Like this, the 4-way test, I think I'm going to apply that to everything, all my business work and everything, because it's perfect, you know, especially for a Christian standing as far as how to manage your business and that stuff goes. So the first day we got there earlier than everyone else, and actually one of the buses broke down. And we didn't ride the bus, we went with Keaton Snyder, who was the tech guy this year. And so we got there earlier than everyone else, and just hung out for a little bit. You guys know who Ken McIntosh is? McIntosh? I don't know. Yeah.
I know him by name.
Yeah, he's a funny guy. He was the leader of the whole deal, and was real fun, and we enjoyed him because he was funny. Just kind of a dorky guy. He was one of our good friends, and the first one that we met there. And then we met his son, Wiley, as well. I really liked the way that we got together in our different groups and competed. I don't know, have you guys seen Celebrity Apprentice? Have you guys ever watched that show? I love that show, and I watched it actually for my MOCT class this year, the class where I have to work 10 hours a week. And I liked that because it's a business show where they're kind of leaders, and they pick a leader for every assignment that they do for the two groups, and then they work together on it, and then at the end they're evaluated by Donald Trump. And that was one thing that we did at RYLA. We all had our own groups. The theme this year was, what was it, Justice League? It was like superheroes. Superheroes were kind of weird. I think they were like European superheroes or something.
There were some I've never.
My group was Wonder Woman, and you were
Batman.
Batman.
We were Batman.
Yeah, so I would rather had Batman. It's okay. It was fun though because I had a really good group. My group was kind of different. They were mostly kids who were in the band and stuff, were in not really athletic kids, but they were nice and they worked well together. And we would have different assignments like that, competitions, and then we would all just get together and we'd have our group leader, who was an adult, and she would evaluate us on how we did together and stuff. And I really enjoyed that. Like the first day, the first competition we did was tried to build the tallest tower we could out of a deck of cards and some straws. Yes. And my group, we didn't have necessarily the tallest one, but we did work really well together. I think the group that won actually had a guy that was going to school for engineering, so it was not fair at all. What else do we do? Is there anything you want me to say?
Well, first off, I'm Britt Wilson, and my parents are Steve Wilson and Shannon Wilson. And I definitely want to thank y'all for letting me go, because we had 4 beds in my room, but 5 of us stayed there. They messed up, but we chose to stay together. I slept on the floor, and it really was good. I liked it. I'm actually still keeping in touch with 2 of the girls that I roomed with. We text each other every day. And it was really surprising because we went running in the morning, and I'm not one to run. But they were like, yeah, I run when I'm at home. And I was like, okay, I can go with y'all. And we woke up at 5:50, and we would go running. And at 7, we would go to the devotion because they let us go. And that was really nice. Our groups were fun. At first, my group, we were really quiet and wouldn't talk to each other. And so I was like, oh, this is awkward. But by the end of the week, I have their numbers, and we still text. And I made some really, really good friends. We did the activities that we could do, or endless pretty much. We could do, there was a water slide, there were digglers, wait, what are they called, digglers? And those are like skateboards, but it's like a skateboard but on a bike. And you would go down the mountain, and those were really fun. People would fall. We had stories.
People were getting hurt on those. You had to.
We had like helmets, elbow pads, knee pads. I mean, it was serious, but it was fun. And then what else was there?
You guys all know who Jerry Traylor is, right?
Oh yeah.
Getting to meet him was really cool. You know, I had no idea what he was there for. You know, he's just sitting on the bench at camp, just kind of acting crazy and messing with the kids, and none of us really knew. We thought he was just a leader, but then learning his story and it was really cool because he's pretty much famous. You know, going all the way across the United States on his crutches. So that was nice, and getting his book. I really enjoyed listening to him. You know, we'd have a couple of speakers. Like, what was that lady speaker's name? Was it Amy or something like that?
I think so.
Well, we would get to listen to those speakers and then come back to our groups, and we would talk about what we learned from them, and we'd write it down on a puzzle piece. And from all these different speeches from people and learning opportunities, we'd do the puzzle piece, and then at the end of the camp, we put all of our puzzle pieces together, and it was all the stuff that we'd learned. They do the speech contest too, and I kind of wanted to do that. I didn't end up doing it, and the girl in my group did it, which she did an excellent job. She actually got second in it, but that's fun because all the groups, they had kids that were nominated to do a speech over it had to do with the 4-way test, and we could kind of write it together or whatever. And I was actually really impressed with the students and the speeches that they came up with. What else?
I can pass around pictures. I have my own album, so y'all can just scroll.